You probably have no idea that your legs are getting weaker. One day you have trouble getting out of a chair. Stair climbing gets monotonous after a few months. Before you realize it, simple movements become difficult. This transcends age. Muscle degeneration is silent, slow, and dangerously disregarded. This is the shocking truth. Your legs will degenerate first. When they do, your mobility and balance deteriorate, and your risk of falling increases significantly. A single fall has the power to alter everything: fractured bones, hospital stays, and a loss of independence. But here's the good news. This is completely preventable. The secret: the right foods. The vast majority of individuals think that exercise is the only way to gain muscle. But your nutrition is just as important. Your body needs the right diet as you age in order to maintain bone density, build muscle, and maintain the strength of your legs. In this video, we'll discuss 6 powerful nutrients that can help you build muscle, prevent leg weakness, and stay active for years to come. Even though you may already prepare one of these meals, you're probably not consuming enough of it. So stick with me until the very finish. Before we begin, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to receive life-changing weekly health recommendations. Additionally, if you've noticed any changes in your leg strength recently, please let me know in the comments. Now let's get started. First position. Your muscles require sweet potatoes as nourishment, but not just any fuel. They need the kind of vitality that lasts. The kind that doesn't burn you out right away and leave you feeling exhausted by midday or weak and sluggish. That's exactly what sweet potatoes provide. Most people don't realize that as you age, your body's ability to store and use energy properly declines. You might feel tired more quickly, your muscles might not respond as fast, and even easy things, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries, might become harder than they used to be. It requires not only strength, but also endurance. Sweet potatoes are among the best foods to support that endurance. Unlike processed carbs like white bread or spaghetti, which cause quick spikes in blood sugar, followed by a collapse in energy, sweet potatoes are high in complex carbohydrates. These carbs break down gradually, releasing energy gradually over time, by ensuring that your muscles get the nutrition they need without suffering sudden highs and lows. This helps you stay active throughout the day. Energy alone, however, is not enough. If your muscles don't recover properly, they will eventually weaken. Every step you take and every movement you make causes tiny tears in your muscles. When you were younger, your body was able to fix them with ease. But as people age, that process slows down. Inadequate nutrition hinders muscle rehabilitation, leading to stiffness, pain, and progressive loss of muscular mass. At that point, sweet potatoes become much more potent. They are rich in vitamin A, an essential antioxidant that helps rebuild muscle tissue. This will eventually lead to faster recovery, less discomfort, and stronger legs. Instead of waking up with stiff, aching legs that take a long time to relax, your muscles stay more sensitive and supple. Independence results from stronger motions, and stronger motions result from stronger recoveries. But inflammation is a danger that hides inside your body as well. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary causes of muscle loss associated with aging. Your muscle fibers gradually deteriorate, making movements more difficult and increasing your risk of injury. It takes time to complete. It builds up over years and gets harder to do everyday duties. Sweet potatoes include anti-inflammatory compounds that help fight this invisible enemy. They include beta-carotene, which aids the body in overcoming oxidative stress. Oxidative stress damages tissues, muscles, and joints and speeds up cellular aging. The more you can fight it, the better your muscles will work. Potassium is also one of the most undervalued nutrients for leg strength. Potassium is necessary for hydration, muscle contractions, and nerve transmission. Low potassium levels can cause weakness, cramping, and even a higher chance of falling. Potassium, which is abundant in sweet potatoes, maintains the strength, coordination, and responsiveness of your muscles. Most individuals are not aware of this. Gut health is intimately linked to muscle strength. If your digestive tract isn't properly breaking down foods, your muscles won't be getting the fuel they need. Sweet potatoes are high in fiber, which promotes better digestion and nutrient absorption, thereby supporting gut health. A healthy stomach helps your body better use proteins, vitamins, and minerals to sustain strong muscles. So, how can you regularly include sweet potatoes in your diet? You'd be surprised at how easy it is. Roast them, mash them, or bake them into fries. Add them to salads, soups, and smoothies. They are naturally tasty and versatile, and they pair nicely with almost anything. Additionally, unlike processed carbohydrates, they won't cause you to feel bloated or lethargic. Including sweet potatoes in your diet is one of the simplest and most efficient dietary changes you can make if you want to keep climbing, moving, and standing strong well into your senior years. Because having strong legs requires more than just working out. The objective is to provide your body the right kind of nourishment so that your muscles can keep working for many years to come. Now let's move on to second place oats. Oats are typically thought of as a dull breakfast option. But what if I told you that these tiny grains could be the secret to more robust, strong legs? As we age, one of the first things we notice is how quickly our legs tire. The stairs are more challenging to navigate. You get tired from standing for long periods of time. The worst part is that muscle weakness sets in, making even simple actions challenging. But why does this happen? Not all factors are related to aging. It's related to the fuel we need for our muscles. Your legs need energy in order to keep going. Consistent, long-lasting fuel that keeps you going forward without colliding, not just any energy. In this case, oats are excellent. Unlike processed cereals, which boost blood sugar levels and leave you feeling weary, oats have a low glycemic index. Because they release energy gradually, they keep you active and prevent unanticipated weariness. Have you ever observed how worn out and drowsy you get in the afternoon? Because most individuals rely on processed foods, which quickly sap their energy, this is the case. On the other hand, oats keep your energy levels constant, so your muscles won't fail when you need them most. But the benefits are not limited to energy. The powerful muscles that make up your legs depend on protein. Over time, a lack of protein deteriorates those muscles, leading to weakness, instability, and even balance issues. Oats provide a plant-based protein that helps maintain and repair muscle fibers. Although it might not be as tasty as steak or eggs, it's necessary to keep legs healthy. The next topic we'll cover is circulation, which most people overlook. Your legs need oxygen-rich blood to circulate through them constantly in order to be strong and agile. Poor circulation can lead to weak muscles, a slower pace of recovery, and an increased risk of cramps and fatigue. Iron, oats can aid with that. Oats are rich in a vital element that helps the body carry oxygen. If you have ever felt weak, dizzy, or noticed that your legs tire out more rapidly than usual, it could be due to a lack of iron. If you don't get enough iron, your muscles won't get the oxygen they need, which will make them feel tired and slack. Another necessary mineral for strong legs is magnesium. In order to prevent cramps, spasms, and that painfully heavy feeling in your legs, magnesium is necessary for healthy muscle function. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a horrible leg cramp, your body is likely begging for more magnesium. Eating oats is an easy and natural way to keep your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. But here's the real secret. Oats may be used for so many things. Oats are rich in iron, an essential mineral that helps the body carry oxygen. If you have ever felt weak, dizzy, or noticed that your legs tire out more rapidly than usual, it could be due to a lack of iron. If you don't get enough iron, your muscles won't get the oxygen they need, which will make them feel tired and slack. Another necessary mineral for strong legs is magnesium. In order to prevent cramps, spasms, and that painfully heavy feeling in your legs, magnesium is necessary for healthy muscle function. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a horrible leg cramp, your body is likely begging for more magnesium. Eating oats is an easy and natural way to keep your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. But here's the real secret. Oats may be used for so many things. It's not necessary to have the same boring cup of porridge every morning. You can add them to smoothies to boost your energy levels. Sprinkle them over berry yogurt for a delicious snack. You can even bake them into homemade protein bars for a quick and easy way to nourish your muscles. Actually, most people overlook simple solutions. They search for complicated answers when the secret to strength, stamina, and mobility is proper nutrition. Oats also provide your legs with the precise nutrition they need to be strong, pain-free, and invigorated. Don't underestimate the power of this simple grain. If you're serious about keeping your legs as flexible as possible, it's time to start eating oats every day. Now let's move on to the third. Most people think of avocados as just another fashionable superfood. But what if I told you that this creamy green fruit is the secret to having stronger, more flexible, and pain-free legs? The first thing that most people consider when talking about building and maintaining leg strength is protein. Protein is necessary, in fact. It is only one part of the equation, though. Your muscles actually need more than just protein. Healthy fats, which are far more often overlooked, are necessary for them. Avocados are also one of the best sources of lipids that build muscle in the globe. Let's start by discussing inflammation. As we age, inflammation becomes a quiet enemy. You may not even be aware of it at first. A little stiffness in the morning, a dull pain from walking too much. But when the inflammation gets worse over time, it gets harder and more unpleasant to move. At this stage, monounsaturated fats, found in avocados, become extremely important. Unlike bad fats, which worsen inflammation, these healthy fats actively reduce it. For as long as possible, they keep your joints supple, your muscles relaxed, and your legs pain-free. Your mobility will become more flexible and you will feel less tight and sore as a result. But that's not all. All of your leg movements, including standing, walking, and running, are controlled by one fundamental element: muscle contractions. In addition, the majority of people are deficient in a mineral that is essential for muscular contractions. Avocados are among the healthiest foods since they contain more potassium than bananas. Why is this important? Potassium prevents cramping and maintains healthy muscle function. If you have ever had sudden stiffness in your legs, been awakened in the middle of the night by severe muscle spasms, or if your legs often feel weak with little effort, low potassium may be the cause. Lack of potassium prevents your muscles from contracting properly, which can lead to weakness, instability, and even problems with balance. This is why avocados are revolutionary. They help regulate these contractions, ensuring that every step feels firm and stable. Now let's talk about something even more significant: muscle protection. As we age, our muscles do more than just atrophy. They can get hurt more easily. Minor injuries and oxidative stress can hinder recovery, leading to permanent muscle loss. But there's a powerful nutrient that fights this: vitamin E. As an antioxidant, vitamin E keeps your muscles safe from damage. It speeds up healing, restores muscle fibers, and stops long-term deterioration. Think about it this way: every day your muscles deteriorate. Whether you're walking, exercising, or even just standing for long periods of time, they absorb stress. By lowering that stress, vitamin E gradually maintains the strength of your legs. The best part is still to come. Avocados are good for your muscles and joints, but they also improve circulation, help maintain energy, prevent fatigue, and supply oxygen and nourishment to your leg muscles. A healthy circulation is crucial. The heart-healthy lipids in avocados aid in the free and efficient flow of blood. This results in less weight, more endurance, and generally stronger legs. What are some ways to eat more avocados? You'd be surprised at how easy it is. In the morning, place slices on top of your toast. They add a creamy, nutrient-dense boost to smoothies. Mash them to make guacamole. Use them as a spread in place of butter. They can even be added to salads or eaten on their own with a little salt and pepper. Maintaining consistency is essential. If you eat one avocado once a month, you won't notice a difference. However, if you include it in your meals every day, you will. More adaptability. Pain is reduced, more powerful muscles, and the ability to go confidently through life. If you want legs that stay strong, balanced, and pain-free as you age, don't ignore this simple yet effective diet. Next up, let's talk about berries. The fourth item. Aging is inevitable, but losing power is a decision. Every day your muscles are under attack, not from an obvious source, but from oxidative stress, which is just as dangerous. This invisible force weakens muscles, ruins joints, and speeds up aging. It manifests as a nagging, slow loss of strength, stiffness, or chronic discomfort. The good news is that you can protect yourself, and one of the most powerful weapons is berries. Strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries are not only tasty but also powerful muscle-protecting meals. That's why. Berries are rich in antioxidants, which are your body's best defense against the deterioration of your muscles. Every day, your body produces free radicals. These unstable substances injure muscle cells, resulting in weakness, fatigue, and a delayed recovery. When you were younger, your body was able to repel them. But as you become older, your defense deteriorates unless you give the right support. Berries can be useful in this situation. Their antioxidants shield your muscles, speed up recovery, and increase leg strength by scavenging free radicals. But that's just the beginning. Leg strength is more at risk from inflammation than from muscle loss. Chronic inflammation silently erodes mobility. Every step gets harder, every movement more stiff, and every joint more painful. It may also eventually lead to irreversible muscular atrophy and arthritis. Berries are one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. They include compounds that actively reduce inflammation, which reduces joint pain, improves flexibility, and keeps your legs moving smoothly. There's more. Most individuals think that vitamin C merely makes you more immune. In reality, though, it is necessary for the well-being of joints and muscles. Why? Because vitamin C is what drives the synthesis of collagen. Collagen makes up your joints, muscles, and tendons. It keeps them strong, resilient, and adaptable. But as you age, your body produces less collagen. This causes muscles to become less firm, joints to feel stiff, and healing to take longer. Berries help you regain your balance. They promote the production of collagen, which maintains your muscles taut, joints smooth, and legs powerful. Now let's talk about how to get the most out of berries. Eating them once in a while won't have a significant impact. Once you establish them as a daily routine, the real benefits begin to manifest. Start with breakfast. Incorporate blueberries into your oatmeal or yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie for a powerful beverage that will fuel your muscles. When eaten fresh, they make a fantastic snack. Instead, make a berry compote. Just add a little water to cook them and obtain a naturally sweet topping. Maintaining consistency is essential. The more often you eat them, the more your muscles and joints will be safeguarded. Berries are also good for mental clarity as well as physical strength. Berries include antioxidants that have been demonstrated to improve focus, memory, and brain function. As a result, they preserve both your physical and mental vigor. Berries fight oxidative damage to prevent muscle weakness. By lowering inflammation, they alleviate joint pain. By boosting collagen synthesis, they preserve the strength of joints and muscles. They ensure that your legs get the nutrition they need by boosting circulation. They also enhance brain function, which helps you maintain mental acuity as you age. From a single, organic, basic food, exercise by itself does not result in the strongest legs. So, if you're serious about keeping your strength, mobility, and pain-free condition, don't disregard berries. They come from eating the right food. Berries are also one of the best ways to fuel your body for years to come. You will be valued by your future self from now on. Now let's move on to salmon comes in fifth. What if I told you there was a diet that may help you build muscle, reduce discomfort, and keep your legs healthy for years to come? Salmon actually does that. It's not just any protein either. It is one of the best foods you can eat. Furthermore, as you age, your muscles need more of it. Every step you take and every action you make causes your muscles to be constantly torn down and regenerated. But here's the problem. As you age, your body's ability to repair muscle tissue declines. Your legs start to feel weaker. Climbing stairs becomes more challenging. After sitting for a long time, it is hard to even stand up. And the vast majority of people are not even aware that it is happening. They just aren't as strong as they once were. Salmon can be useful in this situation. It gives your muscles the building blocks they need to be strong and active because of its high protein content. Each bite repairs muscle fibers, keeping your legs robust and strong. But salmon is more than just a source of protein. It is also one of the greatest suppliers of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy farts are also very beneficial to your muscles. As you age, inflammation develops in your joints and muscles. This explains why a large number of people have knee stiffness, leg pain, and even agonizing agony when moving. Conversely, omega-3 fatty acids preserve joint pain, muscular flexibility, and fluid leg mobility by addressing inflammation at its source. And that's not all. Omega-3 fatty acids ensure that your muscles get the oxygen and nourishment they need to perform at their best by boosting blood flow. Legs with poor circulation feel heavy, sluggish, and worn out. However, most people don't realize that better. Blood flow maintains them energized and robust. Omega-3 fatty acids also enhance neuronal function. Have you ever observed that the speed at which your legs move has decreased? Like your reflexes aren't as fast? This is because nerve transmissions slow down over time. But omega-3 fatty acids keep those connections intact, which helps your legs move more easily and respond faster. Salmon is also a fantastic source of B vitamins, especially B12. This is why that matters. B vitamins are used by the body to create energy. Without them, your muscles won't have the strength they need to function. For this reason, weakness, lethargy, and exhaustion are common symptoms of B12 deficiency. But salmon restores that energy, so your legs can walk farther, climb higher, and move more freely. Strong legs cannot be developed without a strong heart. Salmon helps with that too. Omega-3 fatty acids from salmon lower bad cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and keep your arteries clear. This results in better circulation, oxygen supply, and endurance. Because this is the truth. Poor circulation leads to weak muscles. Your legs require a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood. If your heart isn't beating well, your muscles won't get the nutrition they need and will start to weaken. But when your heart is strong, your legs stay strong. The best part, you don't need to eat salmon every day to profit from it. 2 or 3 servings a week can make a big difference. Try grilling, roasting, or adding it to salads. Do you want something quick and easy to eat? Salmon, served with roasted veggies and cream oil on the side, is full of muscle-building ingredients. Choose something lighter. You can get all the nutrients your legs need in one meal with a fresh salad that includes salmon, avocado, and leafy greens. And if time is of the essence, canned salmon works just as well. Just mix it with olive oil, lemon juice, and spices for a quick protein boost. One of the best foods to eat if you want to keep walking, climbing, and moving with confidence is salmon. It increases blood flow, rebuilds muscle, reduces inflammation, strengthens the heart, and enhances nerve function. Every bite fuels your muscles. Every meal brings you one step closer to having a more robust, healthy, and active body. Don't wait until your legs begin to weaken then. Start eating salmon now to stay strong for years to come. Now, let's go on to the 6th egg. Bodybuilders, athletes, and even doctors swear by eggs for a reason. It goes beyond the fact that they are cheap and easy to make. They are among the most complete nutritional sources for energy, muscle strength, and recovery, which explains why. Eggs are also a true powerhouse when it comes to keeping your legs pain-free, powerful, and durable as you age. That's why. First, eggs have complete protein. As a result, they have all 9 of the essential amino acids, which your body needs to create and repair muscle. As you age, your muscles naturally lose mass. Your balance may become unsteady, your legs may feel weaker, or even simple activities like climbing stairs may become more challenging. This is because your body isn't producing muscle as quickly as it used to. However, you're giving your body the exact nutrition it needs to stop muscle loss and even rebuild strength when you eat high-quality protein, like eggs. And that's only the beginning. Eggs are also a good source of vitamin D. This is why that matters. Vitamin D is useful for more than just bones. Muscle strength also need it. Studies have shown that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to weak muscles, poor coordination, and an increased risk of falling. As well as the scary aspect, most folks don't even know they're vitamin D deficient. As a result, joint pain, fatigue, and muscle weakness are common among older persons who do not get enough vitamin D. But this powerful vitamin, which is found naturally in eggs, keeps your bones strong, your muscles strong, and your legs moving smoothly. And there's another ingredient in eggs that most people don't know about: choline. Despite being little understood, this nutrient is essential for keeping your legs strong and flexible. Why? Because choline directly supports the nerve-muscle link. This suggests that every time you walk, raise your leg, or even just shift your weight, your body is coordinating with your nervous system to control your movements. As you age, these symptoms might become less common. You might feel wobbly, your balance is wrong, or your legs don't react as fast when you're walking on uneven terrain. Choline, on the other hand, keeps these connections intact, guaranteeing that your nerves and muscles work properly to keep you steady, powerful, and coordinated. In addition, eggs are a fantastic source of B vitamins, antioxidants, and healthy fats, all of which help to reduce inflammation, support energy production, and protect muscle cells. What then is the most effective way to include eggs in your diet? Your leg strength and mobility can be greatly improved by eating 1 or 2 eggs each day. You don't have to eat 12. They can be mixed into a protein-rich smoothie, boiled, scrambled, or added to an omelet with veggies. Being consistent is essential because if you take better care of your muscles now, they will be stronger in the future. Prevent muscle loss and keep walking confidently if you want to keep your independence for as long as feasible. Remember to include eggs. These are some of the simplest, most affordable, and most powerful meals you can eat. The best part is that they strengthen your legs, increase mental clarity, and provide you energy for the remainder of the day. Including eggs in your diet is one of the easiest ways to take control of your strength, mobility, and long-term health. The next time you're planning your meals, bear this in mind. It's time to wrap things up. Your legs are your foundation. When they deteriorate, everything else follows. But you're not powerless. By including these 6 foods in your diet, you're giving your muscles the exact nutrition they need to stay strong, stable, and energized. This suggests increased vigor, movement, and independence. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these things do you eat right now? Which one surprised you the most? Tell me in the space provided below. If you thought this video was helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more crucial health tips. To discover additional powerful nutrients that fight aging, watch our next video. Maintain your strength, health, and level of activity.